Whitehills sent me a tent to try out. So they've sent me this for free. I'm going to try and give an honest review on it. It's 1.5 kilograms. It's advertised as a one person, but I got it out briefly in the house, and you could have 2 people on it side by side. It'd be a bit of a squish, right? Yeah, there's a couple of different ways to set it up. You can use trekking poles, or you can attach it to the trees. Let's have a little look at the pegs it comes with. So, black, same as the tent again, with orange bits so you can find them easily in the grass. Guy lines are fairly standard sort of paracord. It's not the thickest, but it's not the thinnest. I don't know, it's alright. It's not the best quality. We'll see when it's up now. Just need to peg the 4 corners out. I think there's just 4 pegs either side, and then we're ready to raise it up now. Well, what I'm going to do is attach it to these trees. It does come with guy lines. What I recommend is just bring a couple of bungees with you. It makes it way easier. Not very dense woods, this one, see? And there was a tree right next to it. That would have been better. No, I don't think so. And what I'm going to do, it just shows the different options as well then. That's looking pretty cool. We just come round to the back. So it looks like there's a big air vent along the bottom. Yeah, so then I suppose you could have it wide open, or you could bring it right down to close it up. I think I'll put it quite wide open for now, so we can get some airflow through there. I've got one guy line tie-up point at the back. Got a lot of extra pegs here. I'm wondering why we need so many. It's good to have extras. Right, so it's slightly squiffy, I gotta be honest. It just shows the versatility of it, because you can use a stick, you can use the bungee, or you could use the guy line to the tree. Let's have a little look inside then. A couple of velcros on the way up. Okay, there it is. Got plenty of extra pegs. There's quite a lot of space in here. So this is what I call 1.5 skin. you've got your outer here, then you've also got a mesh door with a small porch. This doubles as a canopy. You use your walking poles or trees again. I'll show you that in a second. Oh. Okay, so this is definitely a two-man. You could have two people sleeping next to each other. It's long enough for me, I'm 6 foot tall, but you have got to watch out for condensation on single skins. Try to combat it by giving it massives of ventilation. So the ventilation right the way along. So it should combat it. There's a little pocket in the corner. Anything that side? Same again there, look. First impressions, quite like it. I think it's going to be waterproof. It's polyester 210T, which is, that's just the standard. They always use this for, it's not ultralight material, but you know it's going to be strong, hard wearing and waterproof. Seems like it's the same material on the floor as the top. Would have been better if that was a little bit stronger. Your bathtub, an inch or two, a couple of trekking poles. I'm not sure what the setting is supposed to be on. Let's try, what I normally walk with is 125. So let's just say you turn up to camp, you keep them as they are. This looks like it's going to be huge. There's no specific place to put the trekking poles. I mean, they've advertised it as a canopy. Would be nice to have some sort of hole to put the poles through. What we're going to have to do is tie it on. Okay, that works alright. I'm going to have to have a guy line coming off this. Okay, I like it. That really gives you a massive porch under here. I wonder if water might build up on here. It does seem to slope down towards the back, so it probably would slip out that way. Should be alright. Inside we've got a massive area here. This probably comes out at least 1.5 meters. There's a hanger here for a lantern, but there's not one down the other end. Now if you had two of these, you could make a washing line across inside, so that's one thing that could be improved. So overall I'm impressed with it. I think it's really versatile. You could put it up loads of different ways. Let's talk about the fact it's black. Now this is going to help you sleep in the morning, but if you've got this in the sun it's going to be very hot. So I'd recommend just keeping this in the woods, which is really where it should live anyway. The style of it is sort of a baker tent. I would say try and fit it between two trees, because then you can use your trekking poles as a canopy. It could even come on a long distance hike with me. I'm going to see how waterproof it is and how much condensation there is tonight, but so far it's looking very promising. The amount of space you get, if you were in a rainstorm, you could sit outside on this canopy, and it's 1.5 kilograms this tent. So there are two things I would improve upon in future models. Have an extra hook down the other end, so you could have a washing line hanging above you, and a proper place to put the trekking poles, because, well, they just attach to where you'd attach the pegs, you know. some sort of loop to put the handle in, and the same for the sides. I think would be good. There's a nice sleep in there. There was quite a bit of condensation on the walls, but as you can see, you've got enough clearance, it doesn't touch you. My sleeping bag was really dry, so that wasn't an issue. Kept quite dark in there because of the black colour. Yeah, quite impressed. I think they're available for $100, so it's a cheap price. Could be coming on a few trips with me, this one. Nice and lightweight, plenty of room. Tidy tent from Whitehills. So I hope you enjoyed that review of the Whitehills tent. I'll put a link in the description below if you fancy buying one. See you next time.